I think, first off, I think it was a tremendous college basketball game overall. I thought, from our side, a lot of great plays out there, individual plays, team plays. Certainly their team as well. They did the same thing. They got off to a good start. Our guys were fighting tooth and nail right there throughout in the first half. Their pressure does a good job of getting the other team to take quick shots, and they're shots that we felt like we could make. As you begin to get into the game, you realize that their defense is very good. We felt like we could do a really good job on the glass against them. They ended up out-rebounding us. That was partly a function of us missing some shots early that we could make. And, they're getting defensive rebounds, and they're as good as anybody in our league, at pushing it back at you. And I thought the speed of the game was good both ways. I thought our guys were making some really good plays in transition, and they were as well. Down the stretch, our guys grinded every play, throughout the second half. A lot of good plays from certainly these two, our seniors, which is what seniors are supposed to do. Certainly down the stretch, Terrence has picked up his play, Pierria as well, and that's what we're going to need, going forward. Having said that, it never feels good to lose. Certainly, we're not into moral victories, but I did think that there were some positive things out there. Our effort was tremendous. Our attitudes and our togetherness certainly was evident out there. You're not going to play a team that's won 21 games and 12 now in our league tooth and nail and not be together. And I know that our guys are. Yeah, certainly. But, we're not going to define ourselves on one game. We can't allow Louisiana Tech to beat us twice, and because of how we feel right now, we've got to get back to practice. Our league is going to come down to March. What happens, within the league in Birmingham. And our guys know that we're playing pretty good basketball right now. And certainly, this game tonight, illustrated that. But that doesn't mean that on Saturday that it's just going to happen. We've got to prepare for that game and get ready for Southern Miss. And, because that's the next game that's coming. I thought our guys were tremendous handling the basketball. Louisiana Tech forced 28 turnovers in their last game against FIU, who is a good team. And for our guys to go throughout that game, after having two games against UTEP and San Antonio, UTEP and Old Dominion, where we didn't handle it as well as we're capable of, San Antonio, we did a nice job, which is a reason, why we were able to win that game. And we were 24 for 28 from the line in that game. It's no secret, and that helped us win the game. But all in all, our guys were tremendous in terms of passing and catching and all the things that we worked on the last 3 days.
I didn't get to see it. I went to go deny Hamilton, so I kind of had my back to the ball.
Yeah, no doubt. They're fast. These guys, they have some fast players. They have senior guards, guys. I know Hamilton's a junior, but, they've played a lot of games. Just like it's tough to keep Pierria out of the lane when he's driving it, or Terrence when he's driving it. Likewise, they're equally difficult, to keep out of the lane, and he made a good play. And I felt like Pierria made a tremendous play at the end of the game as well. When they did score that, Terrence got it out quickly, sprinted it up the court, and we got a good look at it. It just didn't go down.
Well, for one, we have to rebound better. We didn't start the game how we would like, but that's another thing we can pick up on, like starting the game off well and limiting turnovers in the first half and just playing hard. They're a hard-fought team. We're a hard-fought team, so just come down to who plays harder.
That's what he does. That's his game. And, he's tough to to deal with. I mean, he's had several games like that, certainly recently in our league where he scored, 20 plus. I know this is an overtime game, but, he's a guy that just keeps going. He's going to keep going. He had some turnovers, too. He had 6 turnovers within the game. Our guys did a nice job of trying to crowd the floor and fill it up, but he's a guy that can get to the free throw line. He's a guy that can drive the basketball. He's tough to deal with. And, they put him in some situations, where, we're relying, on big guys to help. And, they did a very good job in the second half, a little bit better. And they changed it a little bit at halftime. They started setting a flat ball screen way up high, which took us a minute to adjust to, and he scored a couple baskets on that. And after that, I thought our guys did a nice job of adjusting.
I'm just playing. I know the season coming down to the end, so I'm just trying to be aggressive and help our team win any way we can. I think we're doing a real good job. We get the young guys, Torrin and Keyshawn, they freshmen, so we know they're going to be here for 4 more years, 3 more years. So we just get them and just show them the ropes. I mean, tell them what to do, like how to do it, and like if they make a mistake, tell them to keep their head up. It's just a mistake. Get to the next play because we still need y'all to play. And just try to get everybody like close to one another, like, and have good chemistry on the team.
Yeah, I think he answered that very well. The only thing I would really add is just trying to stay positive. Like he says, move on to the next play and let them know it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish season-wise. But in the game, we got to play 40 minutes without a doubt. And we keep trying to drill that into everybody and let them know that you got to enjoy the process that it takes to get to that step. And we can get some momentum and keep rolling and get these winning streaks together.